guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Tosha Wellness TV, guys. We are live here at Yoga Collective Studio. It is Wellness Wednesday, so we're here with Jessica Boyd. Thank you so much, Jess.
Of course.
Guys, today we're going to talk about the benefits of yoga, and we're going to dispel some myths, so hang tight with us for the next 3 to 4 minutes. Just really valuable information with regards to different genres of wellness to positively enhance your life. So that's what we do within this platform, is we present information and resources to individuals to positively enhance their lives.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do today, guys. So we're just going to talk a little bit about yoga. So let's talk about the benefits. Jazz, what would you say?
Well, the first thing I would say is to just be aware. Everybody thinks that yoga is the poses, right? You see the Instagram posts, you see the pictures on the internet, and we all want to get into those shapes. But really, yoga is not the shapes. So the word yoga means to yoke or join. And what we're seeking to do in our practice is to join our mind, our body, and our spirit. You want to get beneath the body, the shapes, really. So you want to be able to do your yoga wherever you are. If you're driving in your car, if you're sitting at your desk, if you're dealing with frustrating things in your life, as we all are, right?
Yes.
You want to be able to have a practice that helps to keep you grounded, centered, helps you be present, and tap into compassion. And that's really what yoga helps you do.
So is that just a moment of kind of just, like you said, separating from the stress and the drama of the day and just kind of getting still? Is that what you
Sort of, yeah. You really want to be able to come into stillness, but really be able to deal with your reactions. And that's the thing. When we're still, all of what's going on in your day comes at you, right? And if you can't deal with that, if you can't process it, that's where we run into trouble. We just want to evade and avoid and just keep moving so we don't have to face that. And yoga helps you come into a place of really non-attachment to those reactions, and helps you get into a place where you feel comfortable even in discomfort.
And I think that's valuable, because within our platform, that's what we talk a lot about, coming face to face with what's going on with us.
Yeah.
You know, it's that opportunity. And when you do that, it's a lot of growth.
Yes,
that comes
exactly.
From there. So, and a lot of strength as well, being able to, you know, to identify the areas where you're weak or things that frustrate you. So that is good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, I think you hit on it already, maybe some myths with regards to wellness.
The number one myth that we hear the most is, I'm not flexible enough to do yoga.
Yes.
Or I'm too big or too small or too old or too young. There's so many, but the number one is, I'm not flexible enough. Realistically, it's not about whether or not you're flexible enough. The purpose of a teacher in a practice in a studio is to guide you. And we're here to help you find a way to help you be flexible.
Yes.
It may be offering you a prop. It may be giving you something to help you get to that place you're trying to go. It may be changing the pose entirely, really bringing it to meet your body.
Right.
And in the practice, eventually you might get there, you might not, but either way, you're going to be okay with whether or not you can, right? That's the goal.
Right.
It's your reaction to that. I'm a teacher, and I cannot touch my toes, so let's all get that right out of the way. That's not the important thing.
Yes.
It's about more than that.
So would you say, so it's all age groups, you say?
Oh, completely.
Men, women, all genders,
Yep.
so... Okay.
It's across the board. So if you are interested in trying, I think you should try. You really should get beyond the label that you put on yourself. We label ourselves all the time. I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever. We are not our labels.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
Thanks.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, I had a chance to attend one of Jess's class. Was it last week, Jess?
Yep.
Golly, time is flying by. And so it was great. It was hosted by Snap. One of the things I learned from Jessica is just really the restorative, you know, was like transformative for me.
Right.
And so I love just the exercises and the poses that we went into, just that allowing us to come and connect with our breath.
Yes.
Let's talk about that, because you know I asked you a few
Yes,
questions about
of course.
connecting with our breath. I mean, talk to us about that.
So breath is the most important thing. I mean, you can go a few days without food, a few days without water, but you have to breathe always. And your feelings, emotions, what you have going on in your life is intimately reflected in your breath. So when you're really stressed out or you're really needing that, you know, we all go to our breath to help us. We just don't think about it. We kind of neglect the breath. Yoga practice really helps you sit in the breath and learn ways. It's called pranayama. This is breath control. that help you use the breath even deeper to really help you in your body calm down, get focused, and you can actually use the breath to give you more energy. If you're feeling sluggish and tired and things like that, you can really amp yourself up with your breath. So there's so much you can do with your breath, and it's the one thing that's with you everywhere you go.
Wow.
You know, you always have your breath no matter where you are. So if you have that practice from your yoga, you can take it everywhere 24/7 and use it.
That was so good. Jess is an incredible instructor, guys. You got to check her out. So tell us, let's talk about your journey, you know, toward wellness. How did you get here?
Well, so I've been doing yoga off and on since high school, but we all fall away from things, right? We get lazy and fall away. But I came back to my yoga practice after a car accident, and it left me injured, and I kept going to doctors, and they couldn't determine what was wrong with me. I was misdiagnosed multiple times. They told me I had pleurisy, which is like a Victorian fainting kind of disease in the lungs. But what it turned out that I had was a dislocated rib in my back, and my collarbone was dislocated, and it had been for 6 months, and I was living that way. So constant pain, a lot. And I went to physical therapy, so I had 6 months of physical therapy. They're the ones that actually finally figured out what was wrong with me. And then they and the insurance said I was healed. You're fixed. You're done. But I wasn't, and I knew I wasn't. And so I came back to my yoga practice to help me heal and get back into my body. And I found Yoga Collective as a place to help me do that. Because a lot of studios may not offer a wide range of practices, you know, restorative or yin or gentle. They may specialize in something that's more power-based or flow-based, which is on the breath. But I was looking for something that was going to be gentler, obviously, because I had been injured. And the practice here is something that offers more. It gets into the breath, it gets into the subtle body, and I was really interested in that in my healing process.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been here since then, and I love it so much that I took my teacher training here, and now I teach here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. So, good stuff. I have so many questions.
Sure.
So, the transition, you know, for, I guess, trying to get, once you identified what was going on within your body, and so, was that a long process of that, you know, connecting with yoga and getting healed, or?
I think from your very first class, you are able to start to figure things out in your body. One of the things that a teacher does is serve as a guide. It's your practice, always. It's your path, always. But what we're here to do is help you figure out what tools are going to unlock things for you. And so depending on where you end up, if you're open to that, if you're receptive to figuring things out and listening, you're gonna hear some stuff.
Oh, wow.
You know, you just have to be willing to accept what you hear.
Yes.
You know, so as long as you're open to that,
Yeah.
you can start from your very first class.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Jess is hitting on some key points, guys. There's a lot of things that we talk about within our broadcast. We talk about wellness in you. We talk about just really that alignment, the mind, body, spirit.
Yeah.
And so I'm so excited at the opportunity to talk to you today about yoga. And so for more information, you know, I know we're going to tune out here shortly, but for more information, how can our viewers, you know, connect with you?
So Yoga Collective, Houston, Texas. You can find us online at www.houstonyogacollective.com. We're located at 3938 North Shepherd in Garden Oaks Heights area. And you can reach me here. I teach about 5 to 6 days a week, just depending on the type of class you're interested in.
Her classes are phenomenal, guys. I'm telling you, you're ready to be restored and transformed. Check out Jess. I'm telling you, just good stuff.
Thanks.
So thank you, Jess, for joining us
Of
today.
course.
And thank you guys for staying connected with us. So excited about Wellness Wednesdays. Always excited to bring you all things wellness. And so, guys, I hope you have a great Wednesday afternoon. And hey, don't forget to check us out. We will be live downtown Houston on Sunday for our 5K. So we're partnered with Run for Wellness. So you guys want to check us out.
Great.
So if you haven't registered, I'll add the link to the post. But you guys want to meet us out there Sunday morning at 8 a.m. All right. Have a great Wednesday afternoon, guys. And I'll check in with you guys a little bit later.
Bye.